bottom line, I guess. Need to be seeing more what the actual game is. But let's head back into the game. We got 3 seconds, 2, 1.
And they're off.
It's live.
Velocity on Russian blue. Breakdown eSports on US red. Of course, here we have the opening start here. We might see Megas doing a pot shot at the helicopter. He's lining up for the shot. He's gonna manage to take it. Aiming there. Is he gonna manage to hit the shot? No, he just misses there. But we do have the 2 helicopters coming in. Captain Obvious being a little bit slow. They're getting shrouded by Flo. That quadruple kill from Flo. Oh, this is not a good start for Breakdown. The roof control will fall straight away to Velocity, and Delta and Charlie will be an easy pickings for them. And but we do have a couple of spawns coming in onto the flag here. We have Hyperbreeze trying to go up the stairs. The defenses are locked down, and we have Mookie in the quad bike with some C4. Or as we could say,
the delivery is ready.
The cakes are ready.
Deliver the package.
I can imagine this being a horse in Battlefield 1. And there it is! Down, easy kill with Mookie, taking out Surga and getting onto Delta objective for that matter. A couple of dead spawns could come in and help and stop the flag being contested there. We have MSC and Gist coming in straight away to stop with Mookie here, but he is on the flag, and that is a 3 flag hold straight away to Velocity, and the ticket bleed will now be taking into effect here. And look at that kill straight away from Mookie, stopping Gist from getting by with that quad bike and trying to get up to Alpha objective. But we do have a little bit of a response from Breakdown with 1 C4 quad bike remaining on Alpha objective. And Megas being a very, very aggressive here and greeting, pushing to try and cap and get this all cap potentially, but Alpha is blinking and no response coming in from Velocity eSports. But yeah, Charlie and Bravo, center flags, very close proximity, are in control right now. And how do you think Breakdown could get back into this game?
Well, they need to be able to deal with this Delta push the Velocity had, and it seems like they did. I mean, they managed to get the flag, and also they go Alpha flag, which means they have 2 flags now. It's a 4 flag map, so you won't concede the lead in the tickets in this situation. So now Breakdown, all Breakdown has to do is just get Megas down now, get their own tank up, push heavily into the middle, and get the 2 flags in the middle, and then set up. Also, they did have a very strong start though, with Megas push in front as well, helping that middle control, whereas Breakdown had their tank captured their home flag. So that was also a factor why they were so good.
But Hattie Fnatter's getting the double kill there, sniffing them out. Waiting for that squad bomb to push up onto Charlie objective. Good work there from Hattie. I keep confusing Hattie Fnatters with Hattie Watty. But it's not. It's not.
It's not, yeah. Velocity taking back the Alpha flag, having none of it. They can tell him Breakdown to get out from that flag with a 3-man push and retaining the lead now, but Breakdown does make a move for Charlie flag right now with 4 bodies on the flag.
We do have Panda here on the roof. There are 2 players on roof control. Not enough to secure that objective. We do have 4 bodies from a Breakdown on Charlie. And I think if they hold on to Delta, which is currently being contested with 1 player, which is a Flow, and Hyperbeast coming in to try and snuff that out, but you know, with that transfer helicopter just being that mobile spawn point for Mookie, giving a lot of information to his team about what sort of pushes are coming around to push the gimme flag of Velocity.
I think Mr. Flow being MLG with the hand flares.
I mean,
using hand flares around Delta flag when the tank's coming, that is literally like the tank's worst nightmare. Hand flares. Mookie taking down the tank with the C4.
Again.
Very nice play there by the boys from Velocity, and being able to contest Delta still as a result with Flow here, trying to win this frag against Ados Gist. Or Geist, I don't even know, mate. Geist. Yeah, Geist.
I guessed his name. But they did. Surga did steal the Velocity's transfer helicopter, which could make things a little bit difficult if they do lose a couple flags here. But
if it was the middle control, yeah, it can be a bit tricky, as the heli is the easiest way to get back into the middle. But it does seem like Velocity is having great control here on the middle flags, with Genosar coming into this Bravo defense, taking 2 frags, wiping them Breakdown boys out on the flag, having none of that push on that flag.
And Alpha flag only has Megas to stop the push. Does manage to disable that helicopter and take out 1 player. But it just, yeah, Good job there, and Captain Obvious having to suicide, and you know, unfortunately have to bite the bullet on that one. A failed attempt against Megas. Junge.
Well, Mr. Megas being able to defend that alpha flag, killing the last person from breakdown, and as a result they're able to get that alpha flag back and soon hold the bleed again. It's been a relatively commanding performance so far by Velocity. They haven't had really too massive problems, but breakdown struggling to get the frags on the flags and get the flags that they want and need. They haven't had. I don't think they had Charlie for a brief moment,
but Genosaur just absolutely stubborn, getting one after the other, racking up 4 kills there on the tank graveyard there, and just, you know, whatever, pushing up. And unfortunately, Hyper Beast takes out himself. What? That was an exchange of quad bikes on this side. But unfortunately, that's it. But the Captain Obvious is trying to take out this tank, stop Megas. But let's have a look at the scoreboard here. Megas going 9-0, Logic 3-0, and Genosaur doing the heavy infantry work there. And Captain Obvious missing again onto Megas, and this is going to be enough for him to do it. But Captain Obvious manages to hop into the tank. Megas gets the disable shot on him with the fire on, with 4 health remaining. Captain Obvious comes around, gets the spray, 2%. Oh, is it enough? No, he could have switched kit. Yeah, he could have switched kit though. He did kill Megas.
He did. I mean, he did end up getting the tank down, so well played by him at the breakdown point. But Velocity, again, preventing the breakdown boys from capturing Charlie flag with that defense. Breakdown then decided to finally to push heavily on Alpha, because they're finally realizing that that middle is a bit hard. So they decided to put a lot of numbers on A, get the 2 flags, and then see if they can work on getting one of the middle flags when Velocity boys take their numbers off the middle to push to their gimme flags.
The whole of the breakdown team is on the roof here, but they're just being absolutely suppressed here, and I believe Megas just shot into the roof to get rid of that roof structure there, so Gist could fall down, but unfortunately he gets taken out there, and but he does manage to land and connect with that small shot on Tamuki, who was in the MRAP, little MRAP that could, and it is a very strong vehicle in 8v8.
Good position by Muki there, putting it on the hill and trying to mow down the people on the roof. Very smart play by him, and Mr. Genosaur here on Delta just alone capping it just as a free flag. Breakdown didn't spare anyone to defend it. But they are focusing heavily on Charlie with 6 people, if I counted right. My maths are bad. Yeah, 6 people on that Charlie flag.
It's okay, join the club. Join the club. Join the bad maths club.
Yeah, I would love to do that.
But Hattie Fnatter is here in the tunnel trying to wait and get some information. We have Scrub Panda coming up, but he's getting engaged already. Throwing a med packet, also making a little mistake there. Here, take this med packet while you come run downstairs to try and engage me. But is this Mexican stand-up going to fall into anyone's favor? We have Hyper Beast waiting up a little bit high trying to get some information, but he's going to go up and get some roof control here on Charlie objective, while Logic is the only one from Velocity with a squad mate spawning in to contest against Hyper. They decided to push onto Charlie flag, and Bravo was being contested without any much opposition, but Hattie Fnatters and the squad mate are pushing in onto the point right now.
Hattie and Gino looking to wipe this flag clean and see if it happens.
Yeah, Hattie gets the double kill there, but unfortunately gets refragged by MSA. And Gist coming in as well to take out Gino.
The first time we actually see breakdown controlling the 2 middle flags, but only momentarily, as Velocity boys did do a rotation to Charlie, making sure that they control at least one of the middle flags. While they still do, well, actually they do not hold right now the bleed, but they are still blocking Delta and capping Charlie, so it looks like the bleed's going to be going in their favor yet again. So it's good work from the Velocity boys to keep the bleed on their side.
Yeah, they are responding very quickly, being very good and quick with their rotations. And I feel like Breakdown are at just one step behind of Velocity all the time. And the positioning of Velocity is very good here. They know they have to have that roof control, and Scrub Panda here using this little roof just outside Charlie objective. But unfortunately he does get taken out there by Gist. And I've kind of noticed by the movements from Breakdown, they seem to be a little bit more hesitant and panicking, quite unsure of when to push up, and I feel like they don't have the momentum they need to push up onto this, but Genosaur picking up another 2 kills there on Charlie objective and getting onto the point straight away. But almost getting a pancake there for those presses. That would be a little bit ridiculous start to a game.
Yeah, the thing is that with Velocity, Velocity seems to have the stronger players at the moment. They are like heavily winning the frags, like Genosaur doing work, Flo doing work, Atty and Megas doing work. Like it's the Breakdown boys have to overcommit to the flags in order to win it. Like they have to always put at least one extra guy more than the Velocity is putting, and that leaves more room for Velocity to do other things on other flags, aka keep up with the rotations and push other flags and blink them and try to stretch Breakdown, whereas Breakdown's has to concentrate more numbers on the flags that they're pushing in order to win it right now.
I mean, Zabot is a fairly well-balanced map. The only real disadvantage, well, not so much anymore, but the M1 is not as versatile as it could be as the T90. I think the T90 has a much lower profile and can do well against a lot of infantry pushing up onto it.
Yeah, but at the same time, the Alpha flag is a terrible map to defend in a sense. I mean, Delta flag is a lot easier for the tank to defend, so that kind of gives the Abrams the easier task of defending Delta. No, but we do see a tank versus tank action right now with Mr. Megas doing some, I don't know exactly what, but something.
He just zipped by and was like, hey, did a little drive-by pot shot there with the APS coming into effect for Surga, but Megas is going to do some quick repairs here, but Surga is not really focusing on Megas right now, trying to contest the 2 infantry. He is.
Oh, does he not see it? Oh, that's a bad ass shot. Oh, he didn't go for it.
But Surga, he did pop APS just in time, Surga.
Oh, this is a battle for Mr. Megas, his frag.
And I can
Velocity also winning that Delta flag as a result of that tank going down.
Breakdown stepping up the rotations a little bit better, going straight away to Alpha, knowing that the tank has been taken down. A big squad drop here onto Charlie Roof with 3 players, and Surga trying to land a couple of shots onto a Velocity player, but he gets overwhelmed there by Genosaur coming in with it, working that AEK, but he is fallen.
Got a triple there before getting killed by the 4th guy. Well played by him right there. Just watching him, just as you're talking about it.
But everyone is just so well spaced out and positioned here from Velocity. Just 1 kill gets taken down. They're able to respond so fast with the refrag straight away, depending on their position. And Catafracking up here on the presses. It is just MSA here waiting for the peak, but unfortunately, Genosaur just comes out and dunks him with that G18. Such a powerful weapon at close quarters.
Pocket AEK.
Pocket AEK. Or Pocket FAMAS.
Same old G. I mean AK. I guess. Well, Breakdown controlling Bravo, but Mr. Megas is doing work on that Alpha flag while with Breakdown trying to get that Megas down. Trying to focus him down, but so far being somewhat unable to do that. It is a 2v1 on the burn right now. Probably Breakdown able to get this flag in their hands.
And Charlie does have 2 players from Breakdown. But there is Catafracking on the lookout and on the prowl to find those Breakdown players here on the presses. He does manage to get the kill there with a well-praised frag grenade. Unfortunately, he gets taken out there by Stanchev. The music is
Breakdown
going...
put in a lot of numbers on that Alpha flag and still haven't capped it, but finally they are able to get it, but they don't control the rest of the map. Lost in control of Charlie, even though Breakdown right now contesting it with 2 people. Stanchev is only 1 guy, but he ends up getting taken down by the Velocity infantry on that Charlie flag. Breakdown, however, getting the Delta flag back, which is good. Again, taking that 2 flags, trying to take that at least. I mean, they are losing Alpha now as the people from Alpha left to push Charlie. And I believe this is a ill-fated decision with these infantries knowing that they're there, and that's it. They go down.
Yeah, it was a very quick, just too many players pushing one objective, not playing their cards right, not really focusing as they should have in a match like this. Baba does have a little bit of breathing space and a lot of places you can hide out in, tactically try and cap a flag. But no roof control was ever in the favor of Breakdown eSports at this during this game.
Vega's going for the ash shot again on the tank. Oh, just fails.
He
It
fails.
does seem like Sergey has the velocity boys are being with velocity control in the middle. They are able to support their tank with RPGs, and as a result, Sergey gets outnumbered and outgunned eventually.
Tamiya trying to get a couple of last hope onto the flags, but unfortunately that effort was snuffed out as Velocity claim round 1 on map 2, Zama 311 with 191 tickets. So that was a very good game. Velocity showing very, very solid control of the map there, and Breakdown just